Allen Bernard International, or ABR, is a management consulting firm with a team of consultants and associates who focus on growing and transforming home healthcare agencies, nonprofits, and small businesses in other industries as well as individuals. Our services include ABR Business Support Services, ABR Accounting and Tax Services, and ABR Anti-Money Laundering Compliance Services. At ABR, we bring to each assignment dedication and commitment, experience and skills, performance-based process, integrated solution teams, and client relations. For more inquiries on our services, call phone number 469 378 3955. That's Allen Bernard International, or ABR, transforming business through ideas.
Are you in search of a credible, trustworthy, and professional real estate company? Well, your answer is yes. Realty Liberia Corporation is a solution to all your real estate needs. They provide real estate management, broker the sale or purchase of real properties, facilitate real property rental arrangements. They do property appraisals and title searches. Their effective and competent U.S. Stream team boasts of over 30 years of experience working in the residential and commercial real estate space of America. They are a 100% Liberian-owned company located ideally on 4th Street Sinker in the Oregon compound. They can be reached on cell phone numbers +231 888 282 828 or 231 775 282 828. They are found on the internet at www.realtyliberia.com. Ladies and gentlemen, stop by today at their 4th Street Sinker office and tell them Henry Costa sent you.
When you talk durable, environmental friendly, and an all-weather surface smoothener, the only name that comes to mind is Zize Quality Paints. Zize Quality Paints come in all color and is produced in the USA. You don't have to worry anymore, because with Zize Quality Paints, you can change from oil to water-based paint with no damage to your wall or surface. And also, Zize Paint doesn't peel your wall. The good news is we can customize your paint based on your preference. Locate our offices in Police Academy Junction, RRA Highway, and our newly opened branch at LMC Junction, St. Paul Bridge, Bourgeois Island. For the first of its kind in Liberia, Zize Quality Group of Companies Incorporated introduces the Painter Referral Cash Commission. Professional painters can earn referral cash commission ranging from $5 United States dollars to $375 United States dollars when your client buy minimum total sale value greater than or equal to $200 United States dollars per transaction. This offer runs from September 5th, 2022 to December 31st, 2022. Interested professional painters can contact any of our Zize Quality Paint store locations. This is our way of appreciating our valued professional painters for their support and continuous commitment to doing business with us. The qualification is just simple. You must be a professional painter. Referral cash commission is based on per transaction and not on accumulated purchases. For more information, call phone numbers 0777 366 142 or 0555 386 177. Zize Quality Paints. Give your property a shine.
Do you need a car?
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sika Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles, select from our new Toyota Starlight,
Toyota Belter, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town through our Sika Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as $500 USD. You won't believe these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sika Motors on the UN Drive at Sailtown, Bushra Island, or call Sika Motors on +231 775 987 758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sika Motors, drive with confidence.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome to the program. You're listening to the nation's premier platform where we discuss the issues that matter. Today is the 17th day of January 2023. The time in Monrovia is 10:28 a.m. The time in Delaware, on the eastern seaboard of the United States of America, is 5:29. Make that 5:29. Good morning to you folks. It's good to be here. Wakai, good morning. What's up?
Good morning, Costa, and good morning to our listeners. I'm okay. I'm doing pretty well.
I can see that. Thank you yesterday for hosting. Was it yesterday or the day before? It was yesterday, right?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah. I watched a little bit of it. Yes. I was very tired, as you can imagine. The route that we used to return was a pretty long route. And so from Monrovia to Accra is 2 hours. From Accra to Amsterdam is 6 hours. From Amsterdam to JFK is 8 hours, 8 hours and 7 minutes. So that's 2 hours plus 6 hours. That's 8 hours and another 8 hours, 16 hours of flying. It's pretty long. Yeah. So, next time I'm going to go direct, like we went direct, non-stop from from JFK to Accra, which was 10 hours. And then from Accra to Monrovia, which is 2 hours. So that's a total of 12 hours as opposed to the other route. So I want you to remember that, Buck. I don't let anybody put you to make you use that route because it's pretty long. But we thank God we arrived safely on Sunday afternoon at JFK, and our good friends were there to pick us up. The darling wife of Brother Arvin Jones, Holly, and our dear brother Aaronella. And we had a pretty good ride, not a lot of traffic from JFK to Delaware. And so we were glad about that. The rest of the team members, we were actually 4 that came. Sam Barry, Brother Sam Barry from Minnesota, Brother Darius Lomax from Minnesota as well. The both of them, they were on different flights, and Jones and I from Delaware were on another flight. So yes, it's just Jones and I who came all the way. We want to thank all of you, our people, for your love, for your support, the incredible time we had in the country, and I'm back to prepare to go back in March. For a much longer period. The work begins in March. We've identified our office space. A good friend of ours has given to us a massive 5-bedroom house. It's in a fence. It sits on 2 lots of land. It's got massive yard space. It's got water. It's got light. It's very ideally located, absolutely free of charge for our camping. It's a blessing. That yard can hold well over 2,000 people can fit in the yard. Imagine that. Yeah, wow. It's right there in a very, very, very decent place. But it's incredible. Another friend of ours has donated to us a brand new pickup. I did not say used pickup, a brand new pickup with a plastic all on the seats, brand new, double cabin. That pickup is going to be in Liberia next month. And that same friend also gave us his printing. I've already given him the design, the picture that he's going to put on the. There's something with that picture of me at the with my fist clenched and raised, my hand raised, fist clenched, and that picture in a white shirt, white, which signifies purity. I just love that picture. The simplicity, the simplicity of it, and there's just something revolutionary about it. It is that picture that I give him. He's going to produce over 5,000 T-shirts for us, absolutely free of charge. I mean, this is incredible. God has got to be in this. That is why it is this great. So we're grateful. We're extremely grateful. Now, so we're back. We'll be back in March before the voter registration commences, and then of course we're going to open our office. We're going to start working. You're going to see people out there, and we're going to set up cells all across Montserrat County. We're also going to be involved with the presidential campaign. Lots of people have asked us, you got to be involved, you got to go to other places. We are going to do that. I want to take this time to thank all of our people, all of you, wonderful, incredible, amazing people. We are humbled. We are grateful, and for all of your support and your love. And to our God Almighty, to whom all glory goes, we prostrate before you, Lord. We thank you for your blessing of protection, your blessing of mercy, your blessing of special grace upon us. We thank you for everything that you are and continue to be in our life. Without you, we would be nowhere. We come to you this morning, oh Lord, grateful, thankful for your undeserving mercy and grace. Thank you, Lord. You know, God is in everything that we do. We don't believe in anything else but God. We don't rely on our own wisdom. We don't rely on our own understanding. It is in him we place our trust. Yes. Thank you so much. Then, of course, we go into the matter, the subject matter. Why are we here, folks? Now, yesterday, Waka, you may have seen the post by my dear sister, Lima Bowie. Now, for those of you who do not know, Lima and I, we talk from time to time. She is a big sister for whom I have some respect. I mean, she's somebody, she's admirable. You all know. I mean, say what you may about Lima. Lima has an incredible story, and I'm very proud of her and what she has accomplished. But that doesn't mean that I get to disagree with her. I mean, she often disagrees with me. She's written a few times about me, not in a flattering way. And I've also countered her. I've also responded to her, and I'm going to do that today. Yesterday, she made a post. Now, the reason we respond to her, because Lima is just not some ordinary Liberian. She is a Nobel laureate. So, she's a very prominent figure, internationally recognized and all. Lima Bowie made a post on Facebook in which she said that Joseph Yoman Boakai should be encouraged to retire from politics because he is medically unfit to run for president. Now, the post is a textbook example of political deception and absolute madness. Because here's why. Lima Bowie is a very intelligent person, well-educated person, very experienced person. Lima has not seen Joe Boakai's medical report. She has not read it. Lima is not a medical doctor. She has not had Joe Boakai as her patient to examine him. So how could a supposedly educated and experienced, intelligent person draw such a conclusion that Mr. Boakai is unfit to run for president without the facts? The facts. That is a question. Has she seen Mr. Boakai's medical report? I have seen his medical report, and I support him for president. And my support for him for president has not wavered. It has not shifted. It has not reduced. It has not shrunk. It remains as it has always been, very firm because he is medically fit to run for president. He is able and can be a good president. On Saturday, the day I left the country, Mr. Boakai held me for over 2 hours. I mean, the man was just talking and talking and talking. And you know, it's disrespectful to try to, but I managed to wiggle my way and I ran away because he was just sitting up there. He was just lecturing us, explaining, going back. I mean, so full of energy. I had to run away. I told him I was getting late. I had to go. I literally had to run away because the man was just talking. He was just talking. Now, it's always good to listen to him, but that day I didn't want to miss my flight. In fact, I was supposed to attend Cornelia Cooper Crow's event at District 13. How could I go? I was held down by her stand-up bearer. Yeah, I'm telling you, I had to run away from Joe Boakai. We talked for hours. We were just talking. It was not just me, there were others in the room. But you know, he was sitting there facing me and we were just talking. So to Lima Bowie, my dear sister, we know you have a side and you are welcome and you have a right to have that side politically in our political theater, you know, but I encourage you to declare your side. I'm not going to presume that I know your side. The one side that I know you do not support is the We Are side. That one that I know. I know this much. You do not support We Are, which is a good thing. Any other side you support, it is your right. But please now, my sister, I'm asking her, does she want me to put it in Pele? Lima, I'll put it in Pele for you. I'm my Pele sister. Leave us alone. If you want to sit on the fence, as you always do, sit on the fence, Lima. Sit on the fence. You know, Dr. Martin Luther King said, yesterday, by the way, was a federal holiday. Federal U.S. holiday. It was Martin Luther King Day. Dr. King said, a quote from Martin Luther King that inspires me tremendously, immensely inspires me. He said, and I quote, "There comes a time when silence becomes betrayal. When silence is a betrayal, there comes a time. The time that we're in, you cannot afford to be silent." Yes, Lima gave that one speech at that time, Independence Day oration. We all enjoyed that speech she made. It was what, 2019? And but Lima likes to, for the most part, sit on the fence. So Lima, you have the right to get involved, to declare your side, support whoever you want to support, but please spare us. You know, you're not a medical doctor. You're not had Joseph Boakai as your patient. Who are you to tell us to ask him to resign or retire from politics because you believe in your little deceptive political mind or politically conniving mind that Joe Boakai is unfit to be president? You are wrong. You see, it's just disingenuous on your part, and you know this. And you know this very, very well. So that is what I have to say to my sister Lima Bowie. Pick your side. Declare it already. You've already picked your side. We know which side you're on. Declare it and stop pretending to be neutral, because that's what I don't like. I don't like that. That's cowardice. Pick a side and declare your side. Make it known so that we all know. For me, I know. For me, I know. When did you become not even a doctor? You can just look at someone now and tell that they're not fit just by looking at them. You haven't even seen Joe Boakai physically in a hell of a long time. So what did you do? You just look at his pictures on Facebook and you determine that he's unfit to be president? Stop that, Lima. Stop that. Now, let's move on to the Joe Boakai man himself. JMB, as we told you, as you all may be aware, he is fit, he is well, he's back home, he was discharged on Sunday morning. And JNB will be traveling to the United States very soon. He's coming with a team to the US for a number of engagements, one of which will be to attend a fundraiser event for the Joseph Human Boakai Foundation. We're here. We're gonna be. We're already planning the thing. The team. We're working with the team. We're putting the trip together. I just. So yeah, we're putting this together. That's part of the reason why he helped me for such a long time on Saturday, just discussing, making plans. And so JMB will be here very soon. And you will see him, as you saw him walk out of the hospital on Sunday morning. JMB was not carrying in a stretcher. I mean, you see, Bugger, you see them looking for all kinds of things. They're looking at the picture. Look, there is a picture of JMB trying to climb into his vehicle. And this is an SUV. And so JMB apparently, you can see him with his left hand, he's pulling his trousers up, but at the knee. Sometimes how you trying to climb a high vehicle and you pull your pants up, you grab your pants, or something, and you're trying to pull it so you can get up, and they're trying to say, oh, look at his hand. His hand looks twisted. His hand looks like it's not firm. They're reading into it all kinds of ways, the evil ways they want to read into it. They want him to be sick. They want him to be paralyzed, and they're looking for, have you not done this before? You drive an SUV, you drive a high up vehicle, not a sedan. Sometimes when you're climbing into your vehicle, do you not grab your pants at the
most of the time?
Yeah. You grab your pants at the knee. I'm 40 years old, I'm agile. I was driving an SUV in Liberia. We do this, most of us do this. You're climbing into a vehicle and you grab your pants at the knee and you're trying to lift it so that you can bend your foot to climb into the vehicle. Oh my God, the ANC people and the cities people, they're running with this. Alice Cummings is not even a young man. Cummings is almost 70 years old. The Bible says what? 70. Cummings has almost reached the 70 himself. So you are already with this. George Weah is 56 years old or 57 years old. He is not even fit himself. Seeing that with a big belly, so you are making it look like, this age is something we all do when we are climbing into a vehicle and it's a high up vehicle, it's an SUV, you would grab your pants to try to climb. And oh, look at that. Oh, look at JMB. Oh, the man looking like he got stroke. Some of you are wondering, why did we post a video of JMB? Now, this is to our own people in the JMB camp. Why did we post the video? You don't know. No, you should know. Because there were people on Facebook. What were they saying, Waka? They said what? They said JMB had a stroke. They said JMB had been paralyzed. Waka, is that not what they said?
That's what they said.
JMB had a massive stroke. JMB was paralyzed. JMB could not walk. So, what were we supposed to do? So on Saturday, Jake Kabakoli, the chief of staff, he said, Henry, let's step outside for a minute. Let's have a talk. We stepped outside. This is how the video was produced. Jake and I went outside. He said, Henry, our man looks very, very good. I said, of course he does. I mean, this is Saturday. The man that's when the man was talking to for hours, and I had to run away from him. He was looking very, very good. And Jake said, let's do a video of him and put it out there on Facebook, just wishing the team well and dispelling this nonsense rumor that he's paralyzed, his mouth is twisted, he had a massive stroke. I said, yes, Jake, I agree. That video was produced as a result of a decision by Jake and myself. We went back inside. He was still talking. And we said, and then Jake interrupted and said, Uncle Joe, we want to interrupt you a little. He said, we want to do a short video of you, the way you look very, very well. Your people need to see it. And he said, fine. The JMB said, fine. And so what did we do? We took my cell phone. That video was shot with my phone. I have the original in my phone. We took my phone, I handed it to Jake, and Jake did the short interview, 1 minute, something seconds. And that was it. And we looked at the video, we shared around with Mr. Charles Snyder. Jake sent it to him and said, let's get his view, his input on it. Charles Snyder watched the video and he said, fine, let's go ahead. Henry, publish the video. That's how we published the video. Because they were saying that JMB was paralyzed. Did you not hear that nonsense?
Yeah, they did.
Did they say it? Then finally, when they saw the video, then they started looking for way. Oh, look at Hefe. Hefe not looking too healthy. Oh, look at Hefe. You see, look. So let me tell you something. To our people, to our people, I want to say it to you. Do not listen to those people because they will say anything. If JMB jumps over a building, they will say, "Oh, what are you trying to prove? That he healthy? What are you trying to prove?" It's don't listen to what they have to say. Young people are dying nowadays more than older people. Who expected that Daniel Kessa would be a day body today? Okay. Did you see Daniel? Do you know Daniel Kessa was a body lifter? I mean, was a weight lifter? You ever saw his physique? Okay. Did you ever see that guy's body?
Very big.
He was a well-built guy. He was a bodybuilder. I'm told he had a genius womb and all. Young people, death cometh and poor health cometh to people. It does not matter how old you are. So we did this. We did the video. And I had to defend the video because people are coming, oh, why you posted that video? Even in one of our chat rooms. Some of our people were in disagreement with us that they thought we made a mistake by posting the video. And we defended their decision. We published the video, and then we saw some of our friends on Spoon Talk, and they were saying, "Oh, hi!" In the video, looked like there was a life support machine behind. They were talking all kinds of nonsense. I reached out to my brother Tomalin Joy. I said, "Tomalin, come on." JMB was not on any. Then there was a surprise. The very next day, JMB walked out of the hospital. Then again, they try to say, "Oh, look at him. Look at that picture. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look." I'm like. Is something really wrong with you people? Because they would be crazy. They would be absolutely crazy. But that's the thing. JMB will be in the United States very soon. I'm not going to tell you what day until he gets here, but he will be in America very, very soon. Not in a matter of weeks, in a matter of days. And we are here to prepare with the team. We're working with the team. We've got a hard-working team here. Lots of people. We're working to make sure he will be well received. And we'll bring him. He's going to be engaged with a lot of strategic meetings, and he's going to attend that fundraiser for the Joseph Yuma Boakai Charity Foundation. Now we're going to publicize it. We're going to tell you where it's going to be. You want to come there and support a good cause? Of course, you're going to come there. We're going to be selling tickets. I think tickets will go for like $100 a piece. And you want VIP ticket, you can buy it too. So we're going to be doing that to raise some money. You can all come. We'll tell you exactly when the event will be held and where it will be held. We're looking to have it in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia. We will let you know exactly where the fundraiser event will be held. So you all can come there and support a very cool cause. Now this is tax season, income tax season. So you all can put some of that income tax money aside and come and contribute some to a very good cause to ensure that the JMB Foundation continues to do the great work that it has been doing for our people back in Liberia. Now, we'll move on to something else here, okay? Recently, President Joe Biden signed into law a piece of legislation that will give the United States government, the Justice Department, the power to prosecute people for war crimes. Did you hear about that, okay?
Wow, no.
Yeah, he signed it into law last week. Yeah, the U.S. government will now just arrest anybody who it believes, who it has evidence was involved in the commission of war crimes in their country or wherever they committed them, and they'll be prosecuted right here in the U.S. Yes, boy, anybody, regardless of who you are, they will just grab you. They will, as long as they have evidence, they're going to use it. They're going to do this. They're going to grab you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we are looking for money for the JMB Foundation. Rich people in this country have fundraisers. That's what we're doing. So you stupidician, you come here, you talk about we're hustling. Yeah, we're hustling. We're hustling for money the right way. We're not like your people who are stealing money. Your president is a damn rogue. He's a criminal, George Weah. We're hustling for money the right way. We're asking people to give us money to support good causes to benefit our people. You idiot. Son of a gun. Now, so that's what the U.S. government is doing. They're going to grab you and they're going to prosecute you outright. So they're no longer going to say, oh, because, a lot of war criminals from Liberia were prosecuted on legal technicality. What do I mean by that? They lied on their green card application, and they lied on their U.S. visa application when they were coming to the U.S. They never declared that they were involved in a military or paramilitary group. They never said that. They lied. So when they came to the U.S. government used that legal technicality to prosecute them, for lying. But now the U.S. government is saying, we're tired of doing that. We're going to go after them outright for their role in the commission of war crimes in their countries or wherever they may have committed those war crimes. That's what the U.S. government is going to be doing. But that is a very good law. Now, did you watch this thing on Prince Johnson? Did you see a sermon the other day? I didn't watch the sermon, but I saw something from the sermon. He was blasting. Did you see it?
Yeah, I've been following it. It's one of the issues that we discussed on yesterday. Prince Johnson, you kept saying we shouldn't trust this man, but I don't know. Is it because of the statement that came from the U.S. government on the issue about pay to play that is getting Prince Johnson to do what he's doing, or what? Because the guy is becoming so critical on Weah and his government. Yeah.
Okay, good. So, Louisa Wallace, thank you. And sorry, I'm gonna have to. Louisa Wallace said, "Costa, your face shining now." Yeah, first of all, the lighting here was very bad where I was sitting. So some of you thought that I went to Liberia and I just suddenly, I did get sunburn on the first day I arrived, but the lighting was also bad. But you see, I have lights. I have studio lights. So we're gonna have them in Liberia because when I go back in March, I'm gonna have to be doing a show. So we will have to. Okay, we have these lights in Liberia, right? The studio lights.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So because I'm back in my studio where the lights are, you can see, and the sunburn that I had, the sunburn is gone because I use my product to get rid of the sunburn. So the sunburn is gone. So you see my color has returned. So I only came back to America on Sunday. So it's not possible that America was the one that made my face come back to its normal color. But it's actually, I got rid of the sunburn, with the product. And they got all kind of stuff you can use for it, and of course the lighting is good. So thank you very much, Louisa. You'll pick up on the non-important things, but it's okay. Yeah. So back to what Prince Johnson said in his church. Prince Johnson has been hitting Weah them hard a few days. Then he said did you see that video about Jefferson Koji? The one he said Jefferson Koji is the most disrespectful loafer man he's ever seen.
Yeah, I saw that. Mm-hmm.
And then he said to the people, the CDC people, they said they were having a petitioning ceremony in Nimba for George Weah. You saw what he said about the petitioning ceremony? He said before they petition George Weah in Nimba, they must please pay the money they owe to the people in Nimba. So I'm wondering, which money? Which money?
Yeah,
is it the money they owe him or the money they owe?
The government owed, yeah, 7.5.
Is it the money they owe Nimba or the money they owe Prince Johnson now? Which money now?
The money they owe the Nimbani, because they're still benefiting from the concession agreement between the government of Liberia and Nimbani and Esalamita. So he says
normally goes to the government has to then pay the people in Nimba.
Yeah. He says since 2017, is it 2017 or 2018, they haven't received any money from this government. The money
and all those years, the Sama Swan in Prince Johnson has been supporting Weah, and he's saying that the people in Nimba, his people, have not been receiving their money.
Yeah,
$7.5 million owed to the people. Now what I heard, it says a whole lot of money. So why wasn't Prince Johnson talking about that money ever since Baga? Let me ask you that question. Why?
But I think he was still one.
They should get their money from Asalamita. But the point is, why hasn't he been talking about it ever since? Please help me understand that, brother. Make it make sense.
Yeah, Costa, but I think he was benefiting from the power that be now. So I don't know why things have gone wrong between he and the CDC government, that he's now coming critical on them, saying that, oh, you guys owing me. And he was mute previously, like you said. Why now? Is it because of the statement from the U.S. government? Now the government don't want to do business with him. They are, going to other people now doing business with them instead of Prince Johnson. So he's taking all of these things now into how that, they no longer want to operate with me. Now they are trying to operate with other people, so I have to be critical on them.
So,
Prince or
Bagai,
not?
so
Mhm.
Bagai, you make a good point, a brilliant
Yeah.
point. So apparently the government is afraid to do business with Prince Johnson because the U.S. government has warned them against doing business with
Yes.
Prince Johnson and other
Yeah.
people.
Mm-hmm.
So are you saying that Prince Johnson clearly we know why PYJ is mad. PYJ is mad because they're not giving him money. Period. They're not giving money. But you think that we, our government, will continue to not give him money or avoid him because of the sanctions?
Yes, Costa, they will avoid him. You know the statement that came from the US that nobody should do business with anybody that have been sanctioned or people that have been into the act before. So now, even and not only Josh Weah and his political party,
Even we can do business with Prince Johnson.
even any other political party doing business with PYJ, they will be at risk. They will
The
be.
U.S. government has said it over and over. That's true, Baka. So even we
Yep.
in the Baka camp, there's a friend of mine in the Baka camp, and he was saying, my man, Prince Johnson, we need to tell Prince Johnson for him to support us. And you know what, Baka? I was thinking, I said, what does this guy not know that the American government would be pissed off if we did business with Prince Johnson politically? I mean, okay. I mean, what is wrong with some of you people? When he said it, I was like, oh, wait. Are you saying that we can do business with Prince Johnson when the Americans have said over and over you cannot do business with Prince Johnson? Prince Johnson has been sanctioned. Why would you want to do business with a sanctioned individual? But yes, Baka, you do make a great point. Prince Johnson may be pissed off that he is being ignored by the weird government because the weird government is afraid to do business with him politically for fear that there might be reprisals from the U.S. government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just it. But you think Prince Johnson would be somebody that would just relinquish his position as head of his political party to post somebody else there? Prince will never think about such thing. Never in his life you're going to do that type of thing, Costa. But he did it because of the pressure from the Americans, and now nobody want to do business with him. The only way now he can know that his party will survive politically is by he renegotiating his position and put Jeremiah Kun in front. And so he think that other people will now start doing business with a political party.
But still, everybody knows that Prince Johnson still runs the party. Jeremiah is a puppet.
Yeah, that's it.
So anybody who still does business with Jeremiah Kun is essentially still doing business. It's essentially doing business with Prince Johnson. To deal with Jeremiah Kun is to deal with Prince Johnson. Jeremiah Kun is simply the middleman, the errand boy, the figurehead. Prince Johnson is in the back giving the instructions. So mind you, we in the Boaga camp, we will not deal with Prince Johnson or Jeremiah Kun. We're going to stay clear of these people. They are sanctioned. And anybody telling Joe Boaga to deal with Prince Johnson or Jeremiah Kun, something is wrong with you. You are sick in the head. Because the Americans have warned us over and over, do not do business with these people. So we can't do business with them because they are sanctioned. Now, Boaga, there's something else here. The consulate. Liberians are wicked people. I tell you this all the time. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. The Liberian consulate in in Minnesota. Okay? The Liberian consulate in Minnesota was opened a few years ago. It has been run by a good friend of ours, a good Liberian man, a very decent gentleman, Mr. Jackson George. He was the consul general. Thousands of people in Minnesota and other places, they go to to Minnesota, to Brooklyn Park, where the consulate was. Listen to this, folks, to process their visas. How many of you who live in the Midwest have gone to the consulate in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota to process your visas and to get your travel documents? How many of you have done that? The consulate was very effective. People also get their passports through the consulate. I know people personally who got their passports through the consulate. Tomorrow, as in today, January the 17th, 2023, the weird government is shutting down the consulate. They are shutting down the consulate run by a Liberian man. Jackson, George. And you know why they're shutting down the consulate?
No.
They have awarded a contract to a Ghanaian firm. The consulate is being shut down. The contract has been awarded to a Ghanaian firm. They took business from a Liberian man who was doing a very good business, running a very fast and efficient operation, professional operation. The consulate is being shut down today. A Ghanaian man will be operating the consulate. Hey, Nangala, Jesus Christ. You know, I tell you, Liberians are wicked, wicked, wicked people. And you wonder, this is one of the classic examples of that wickedness of Liberians. The consulate is being shut down today, the 17th day of January 2023. It will no longer be operated by Consul General, a Liberian citizen, Jackson George. It will now be operated by a Ghanaian company. The Ghanaian company, will tell you more about them later when we get more information. The Ghanaian company bribed the people in the government. They bribed this guy, D. Master Kimaya, pay him a whole lot of money. And they took the operations from a Liberian. Now, how many of you had any bad experience? Now tell us, please, tell us. Tell us. How many of you had any bad experience with the consulate? How many of you? How many of you got given the runaround or got, how many of you? That consulate was run effectively and efficiently. They've given it to a Ghanaian. Our people are wicked. Our people are wicked. Liberians are wicked. The Ghanaian government will never, ever do that, Waka. They will never, ever, ever take their operations from a Ghanaian and give it to a Liberian or to any other national. Waka. They will never do that. They will never, ever do that. A Ghanaian firm is going to be processing your Liberian documents for you. Amen. In Minnesota, of all places, where you got the single largest Liberian population in the United States. It will be a Ghanaian firm providing you service. Now, where are the seditions? Please come here. Come here, you stupid idiots. Come here and tell me that this is a good decision. Where are they? Where are the seditions? Seditions, come forward. Let me slap your ear. Tell us that this is right. They took it from a Liberian and they give it to a Ghanaian firm. I have nothing against our Ghanaian brothers. I love Ghanaians. But Ghanaians would not do this. Ghanaians would not take business. A business that was running, an operation that was running smoothly and effectively, they would never take it from a Ghanaian firm and give it to a Liberian firm. They would never turn over their consular operations to a Liberian. Never, ever. You will have Ghanaians issuing Liberian passports. Listen, my dear brother. Ghanaians will be issuing Liberian passports. Did you just hear what I said? Ghanaians will be issuing Liberian visas. Amen, man. What kind of people are we? Why are we this stupid and wicked to ourselves? Amen. You know, George Weah. Something has got to be. You are sick. You are stupid. You are sick. You and your people. You are just. I'm never going to talk to this man again. You know what I said? Like, he never called me. Clearly, he was pissed. He didn't like the. But let me tell you something, Joe. The next time you call me, I'm the one who's going to block you. I'm going to block George Weah now. He's blocked me a few times. It is my turn to block him because you are sick and you are stupid. You, George Weah. You take an effective operation from a Liberian and give it to a Ghanaian, you are sick in the head. You are sick. Now Ghanaians are going to be issuing our own passports to us. Ghanaians are going to be issuing our own visas to us. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Okay. Does this not piss you off? Does this not boil your blood? You what? Because you know what? The Ghanaian firm paid them a handsome amount of money.
Damn.
Yeah. So they took the operation. And guess what? Guess how they were not paying Jackson Georgia. You know how the consulate was run? The man was paying the rent, he was doing everything. He was only making $10 on every transaction. That's what I'm told. Every passport you pay for, he gets $10 on it. Every visa that is issued, $10. So he was not being paid any money. He was being paid just for that $10 per document. $10. That's what I'm told. Now I may be wrong, but that's what I heard. $10 is what Jackson George was receiving. $10 per document issued. Amen. How can we be okay with this? You take our passport, you give it to Ghanaians to issue us our passport. You take, okay, give it to a Syrian. Give it to a stupidician in Minnesota. Give it to a Syrian. Fine. He or she is a Liberian. Fine. Jackson George does not have a party. Fine. Give it to a Syrian. Okay. Can they not find a Syrian in Minnesota to give it to? Okay, you know what? I'm advocating for a Syrian. Don't give it to Jackson George. Jackson George does not have a party, or he does not have a known declared party or candidate. Fine. But give it to a Syrian. Oh, okay, give it to Kim Hassan. Oh no, that's a Carolina man. Sorry, the man of Freedom Baba. Give it to a Syrian who is a Liberian. Give it to them. Hey man, give it to them. Are you this wicked? Parker, let's go to the lines and take some calls. Parker, why are our people so wicked? Parker, please tell me. Why are Liberians so wicked? I want you to please. Why?
This Costa, they may only do anything because of money. They can do anything for money. And that just it. Costa, our passport is being out there with bad image. Then now you are taking a Ghanaian to head a consulate in another country. You know what becomes of the passports? You know who are they issuing passports to now?
Hey, boy. And guess what I'm told? I'm told that Jackson George was making $10 on every document issued, every visa, every passport issued. That's what he was getting as his commission. But I'm told they're going to pay the Ghanaian firm more. Look, you're taking a contract from a Liberian who ran the operation very smoothly and efficiently, and you're giving it to a foreigner who will charge you even more. But you're okay with it. Okay. My man, let's open the lines. Let's take some calls. Okay. The wickedness of Liberians, just, I don't understand it. If to say Jackson George was not running a good operation, it makes sense. Take it from him and give it to another Liberian. But Pwakai, everybody who went to that consulate there, you know how many thousands and thousands of people, Pwakai, used to go to that consulate to get their visas, to get their passports, to get their laissez-passer. Okay, let's go take some calls. This thing here is just boiling my blood. Let's take some calls.
Is it necessary to cancel such agreement or contract if another government is in power?
It depends on how the contract will be signed. Yes, contracts can be canceled. It depends how the contract was crafted. I haven't seen the contract with a Ghanaian firm, but you know it's possible. Baka, these guys are entering a lot of, Baka, contracts are not easily, contracts cannot easily be canceled, Baka. Contracts are protected under different types of laws, Baka. That sort of contract will be protected on American law because the contract is struck on in the US, Baka. You understand? That contract is going to be under the laws of the state of Minnesota. So it's a contract that you cannot just easily come to power and for no good reason decide to terminate. Okay? Mm-hmm. There has to be a just cause, a very good cause, a legitimate cause for wanting to terminate a contract. Okay? You cannot just, terminate a contract. Contracts are hard to terminate. Okay? They're hard to terminate. I'm telling you. Let's take some calls. Okay? It just got me sick. The wickedness of our people. I just don't get it. Let's take some calls.
All right, 0770-102-102-86-010383 555-102-102. Let's take this person. Good morning. Okay, we made up on our caller. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, you're into a noisy environment, my brother.
Hello.
Please lower the receiver in the background.
Hello.
Okay. I'm not yet.
Lower the volume of your receiver in the background so that we don't get the feedback. Please do that because there's a delay effect. We're on the internet, even though we're broadcasting
Somebody
over
from the WhatsApp
radio
number.
frequency, but we're
Good morning.
Hello. Morning, brother. How you doing?
I'm okay. Your name is joining us from?
This is Joseph Jara calling from Canada. Brother, our country finished. These people will sell the country. They're on the road of selling the country. So you can take all our passport, all our information, you go to a Ghanaian. Do you know how many Ghanaians are going to be waiting for our passport and see them to travel with? That's what feeling, my brother. Then the next thing, Prince Johnson. You heard Prince Johnson what he said about Jonathan Turkey? That he heard on the radio. He used to hear Jonathan Turkey on the bypass, one-time bypass. Now you are already gone. So you are Prince Johnson looking for all the tracks that he can hold fast to. When he go in there, he has to go down with everybody. So I just want to say that from there, our country is free. We have to fight.
Thank you so much. Now take this person here. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, brother.
Yeah, your name is joining us from?
Good morning to Costa. This is Segu Fofana. I'm calling from Do Community. Okay, I want to be about Baka issue. You know, Baka, let me say this to the transfer there. Nothing will make our marching. Even if Baka be in a wheelchair, we must make him president. We all resolve. Because if somebody you be police and somebody have issue, no, anybody can get sick. But let me get you on one thing. God, they will not know how God can work. What will they do? They want to Baka for him to prepare Baka for October, so that all the signal that he body everything will be killed. They will get all his feet to campaign for 2023. So I don't care what you say. People different anything you say. We all resolve. Baka is our neighbor. That means it be all cross. They may be in wheelchair. They may be laying down. They may fall quadro. Will stay for in there. So no matter I don't know what you will do. They can go in heaven and come back. Nothing will change that decision.
They say you know, both.
We know that approve of the main presidency. One hour for to go to that way. They
Let me say this. The same way your citizen, you say, you know, boy, now no boy will make president. Joseph Baga Sego will make president. You go or you can down. And they're not one born crazy talk. You're not the only crazy people in the country. The same way you say, Joey and no boy. You know, but you know boy make president. Joseph Baga, you know, boy. He experienced, everything. In Sego, in Asego, in Witio, will make president. You're not like it that your business. Then I want to be one woman can born crazy child. I will say our man can born crazy children too. Let's go take calls there. You'll be passing around. Oh, the man looking well. The man looking like hand under that your business. That your business. Let's go take calls. Y'all go take calls.
Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Your line isn't good. Your name is joining us from? Okay, your line are good. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning, brother. How you doing?
Yeah, welcome. Your name is joining us from?
Good morning, brother. How you doing?
I'm okay. Listen to me through your phone.
Yeah. Good morning. Yeah, good morning, Petro. This is leader Petro Costa again. To the issue, brother, you know all these things that the people are doing, I get to full PA on people and get the mayor up to be fair that the party can help it's not whole again because but I already said it's going to give me that in line with the rest of a couple of days, the hands are up there that you get up on other media institution posting a picture, giving arrow to the main hand, saying the Megan, they got to see. It's just a fear because the public they fear the fear in it that Joseph Parker will win the coming 2023 election. So they're trying to fear in the mouth of the people so the people can see that kind of way that try against them and go back and to say the voting for CDC. That's the issue. I want to say to you, brother, my brother, there is nothing can stop the people from making a different decision not to vote for Joseph Human Parker. The people are reserved already. The people mind on Joseph Human Parker already. He's going to be the next president of the Republic of the Thank you, and then Pedro, I want to say to you, brother, you don't answer you, but I know I will see you in my. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling in. Let's take somebody from the WhatsApp number. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. Morning. I want to ask this question from Costa. Costa, is the consulate or our embassy not part of our sovereignty?
It is. I mean,
our independence?
I mean, yeah, the consulate.
I just want to know that. If you know that it's part of our sovereignty, then I think morally or legally we shouldn't sell it to any other foreign country.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Let me say something to you. I just saw a statement issued by LEC today. It was put out. LEC is basically saying that Liberia signed on the 1st of December 2022 with CIE, the company from the Ivory Coast. The electricity that's been brought from the Ivory Coast from CIE through the CLSG infrastructure. 27 megawatts is the most, is the greatest, the highest amount of power that's allotted to each country. 27 megawatts. According to them, Liberia has reached the 27 megawatts. We cannot get more than that. So the LEC is saying, that they will be doing load shedding. Load, L-O-A-D, shedding is S-H-E-D-D-I-N-G, load shedding, which means, they will put converter error on for a certain time, they cut pins error off for a certain time, then they put converter error back on. They will be doing load shedding because they say the demand for power has significantly increased. Because of that, they will do load shedding because they can no longer get any additional supply from CIE, the Ivorian company that's producing the power. So each CLSG country, and there are 4 countries that make up the CLSG. The C stands for Cote d'Ivoire, the L stands for Liberia, the S stands for Sierra Leone, the G stands for Guinea. So the Liberia, Cote d'Ivoire, Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea, CLSG. So Liberia has been given the maximum amount of megawatts, 27. So we have exceeded. We cannot exceed. We have hit our maximum. 27 megawatts is what we're getting from the Ivory Coast. So LEC issued a statement today, folks. Listen to this. Just when you were thinking that your electricity issues were solved, my people, I hate to break it to you, they are not solved. LEC will be doing load shedding because they say consumption has peaked. It has increased. It has increased, especially during the evening hours. Consumption has increased, and LEC cannot supply or cannot meet demand. Therefore, LEC will do load shedding. Certain areas will not get light, certain areas get light at certain time, certain areas not get light, certain areas get light at certain time. How can we as a whole independent country, rusted, crusted people like us, depend on another country to give us electricity in order to be able to, wallahi, there's something wrong with this country. Something wrong with this country. All people like rusted, 176-year-old rusted, crusted people. We are waiting for Ivory Coast to get our electricity. We say, money. They say money. Captain said when we sign the deal, and there will be no more electricity. They will not bab a abo. They all let. They're not only a abo, it will bab. It will close the abo for many hours. You will not get light. Look, let me tell you something. We are not a serious country. We are a joke of a country. All that sun in our country, that blistering heat in our country, Can you not deploy solar farms all over the place? Can we not produce our own electricity? Ellen got 350 million and wasted in our old Doisette Dam. Had we only invested in a range of renewable energy sources, today we'll have more electricity than we even need. The people are telling you now because of so the bottom line is the Ivory Coast current that we're getting cannot solve our problem. The LEC current that we're getting from Ivory Coast, the 27 megawatts, cannot solve our problem. Rustic cross-state country like all we see that came out left foot. Let's go back to the phone lines and take some call. Now the statement LEC pours out today, they say, my people, you're sorry, but the 27 megawatt we're getting from Ivory Coast, that our maximum. We can take more current, they posted, they can sell more current to us because according to the agreement, only 27 megawatt they can sell to a whole country. And LEC, that dry season now, so they hydro dam not get enough water for it to produce enough power. So right now the hydro only producing 18 megawatts because the water not enough. We gotta go draw water and put it in the hydro.
Everybody one bucket of water.
Everybody must go take a bucket and go draw water and put it in the hydro. Because Ellen, that was stupid woman, she go take all that money and waste it in that hydro. When they were building that hydro, small boy like me, I don't know nothing. I was telling them, say the hydro does not make sense. You cannot pour $350 million into a hydro that does not have reliable generating capacity during the dry season. The water level drops. My man, let's go take calls, man. The stupidity of the country that was making it, the yachting, that boat business, that experience business. What kind of experience Ellen never had? They made stupid decisions. Stupid decisions. That's what has us where we are.
Let's take Charles Robert on this line. Charlie, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Good morning, brother.
Welcome. You're live.
Yeah, a little good morning to Henry and to say praise to God be the glory for his safe arrival back to America and he and the team. But I do not believe that LEC is saying the truth because if 27 megawatt was the maximum we could get, when they were signing the 27 megawatt, I would not just retrospect. The statement they made was this was the initial. So if there was it was a maximum, we would not say that the initial we're getting now. And some of us said that initial was just equivalent to one turbine and the hydro. We said it on this radio. So they cannot come back today and tell them we have reached a maximum. How did they get the information that we have reached a maximum? So I think let's say that low. Even though we get the current from Africa, but the consumption rate is higher than what we're getting. So I still go by because I want to tell us when they were signing the CRSG contract in December.
Yeah.
Last November, and they were going to come on in December of last year. I want to tell us, I still remember.
Mm-hmm.
So to come today and tell us that that's the maximum, I think there's a problem. Someone is not telling all the truth, you know. And so, but again, we have to also respect and retrospect as far back in 2018. Prince Johnson have a video in circulation, and they asked him in 2018 whether he was going to contest for the Senate or he was going to contest for the presidency. He said, no, it's not possible for me to contest for the presidency. Because if I go for the presidency, I will not win a job. We will wreck the election, and I will not win presidency. So I will go for my Senate. I went in 2018. He made a decision. We got to be fair to him on that. And you know, so it was not as a result of the sanction that's why he went for the Senate. No, he had made a decision because he said he will go for the presidency. He was lost.
No, that's not what we said.
He's not the judge. We are going to wreck it. He still said
that's not what we said.
He said it was a problem, and God was speaking to him. If you go back to that video, it's clear in that video. So for us to say that it is because of the sanction, that's why he go for the Senate, then we don't.
No, that's not what we said. But correct, Charlie. We never said that.
Charlie, it's not what we said.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. So then we come back to looking at Prince Johnson's recent statement against WIA. The 7.5 million Prince Johnson is talking about. Prince Johnson said And he's not he's not a senator, he's not a caucus member that are saying it. And like he and all the caucus are together on this, listen to other people, to other members of the Lima caucus. So Prince Johnson said they have been making such an effort to set with the government, and when the government said that someone was not 6 hours setting, the president is not meeting them. So the 7.5 million is not Prince Johnson and who's talking about it. But Prince Johnson is gonna say Nima people will not be fooled this time. Look, one of that statement is for Prince Johnson's personal benefit. I think it benefits the opposition too, because Nima vote is of importance. It doesn't making no sense with me that when Prince Johnson is talking about personal benefit, I do not believe that. On the NDR issue, to just say Prince Johnson is using Jeremiah, who I also just agree, and you know, with Henry. So let's see Jeremiah did it and see how Prince Johnson will influence it before we can come down with the conclusion. But to start concluding before actions are taken, I also think it's unfair to the characters involved.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, that's your view. For me, I think Prince Johnson is only trying to post Kun in front of everything, and he be playing the games from the back. That's what I think. But for you, you think it will not work that way. So that's your view, Charlie. Let's take another person from this line. Good morning.
Good morning, Buckeye. Good morning, Costa.
Welcome. Your
This
name is Junior.
is Zafi S. Tukli, and I joined from Central Calabadan this morning. Buckeye, thank you for your presentation this morning, along with you, Costa. Buckeye, there's a Bible that says that a small child thinks well, but he doesn't know how to hire, and also the feet are heavy. The president's promises that indeed they're not going to be credited to their own economy. But all of a sudden, that indeed today we are saying, in contrary, all of what they are promising like people that they're going to do today, like going out of job, giving a job to Ghanaians. In other words, they are saying also that indeed the former vice president is ill, and the ill is whatever. But they are not actually studying around the world in Africa that indeed most of the performing African leaders have been old people, they are in our old age, and because of the vision they have been able to build the country. All their issues have been not Baka spending 42 years in government, the corrections have been against Baka, but they are saying our sentiment, I think they say they are not getting old, I think they say their great-great-grandfathers are wrong with them. But what I can say to them that there's no condition, no situation that they will provide that indeed Baka will not be elected. Baka will be elected, and all of us will benefit from Baka presidency as the billion, including the any president we will benefit as a result of Baka being president in this country. Thank you for affording me the opportunity.
Thank you so much. Now cross over to the US and take this person. Good morning. We're trying to connect you there on the US line. Let's see. Okay.
Yep. Let's take some more calls. We got 10 more minutes to go. Folks, we're having a very interesting conversation this morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Welcome.
Thank you, Walter. Thank you, Heron Petro Costa. My name is Aman Kosborn, baby, and I joined the conversation from question number 15.
Okay. Good morning, Aman.
Good morning. I received the news of the honorary councillor. I said I got the news from Spoon FM. Up to current, I am still disappointed heavily in this government. In fact, I'm disappointed to understand where I'm prepared to vent out my anger in a way that it will be received by the public in this government. I mean, the action to have terminated the services of the honorary councillor, it is not, an action that I personally have received in good faith, and that's the reason why I thought to call to register this. And going forward, I will register my disappointment in a more stronger tone to ensure that the message resonates well with those people who make that wrong decision to have terminated the services of the honorary councillor. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And our brother Amma, does he not support the government? He does,
yes,
right?
Yeah. He's a government supporter.
Yeah, but he's hurt, as he should be, as we all are. Raise your hand. If you believe that this decision by our government to terminate the services of a Liberian, Jackson George, who was doing a very good job and they've terminated his services. If you believe it was a good decision, raise your hand. Tell us yes, you believe that. That they're giving they're turning the operations over to a Ghanaian firm because a Ghanaian firm paid money. If you believe it was a good deal, fine, tell us. Raise your hand. Tell us that. Tell us you believe it was a good decision. Our people are wicked. Liberians are wicked people. That is the truth of the matter. This is absolute wickedness. This is not just corruption. This is wickedness. Okay, let's take some more calls.
All right.
And even somebody who supports the government, Ama Kosbonepe, is pissed. And by the way, Ama, it was good to have met you the other day. Ama was, I met him somewhere. Anyway, I will not say where, but it was good to run into you. Actually, we ran into each other. I went to a place where I saw him. It was very good. Let's take some calls.
Now take this person. Good morning.
Good morning. Brother, let me say good morning to Costa. This is Justin Bemba, and I'm phoning from the Ralph Yahweh. I have been following all your talking points. And I agree with Mr. Costa as regard to Zimbabwe. I strongly believe that Zimbabwe acted wrongly, and she has been so disrespectful the way she came down against the health situation of some of our president. I have been told that she has some link with the assembly, and she wanted to do her own view. I think that would have been done confidentiously. Then she has some power with the family, but to have gone properly and then having no issue. But let all that's what I said. People, the only attack they have against Bwaka is the man old, the man sick. So do we have any record since 2017 presidential election that Mr. Bwaka has frequently been hospitalized of the president since 2017 presidential election? For me, to the best of my knowledge, it was there a reason they have already made a Bwaka was hospitalized. How can we, since 2017, that contentious election, where everything happened along the way? It remains a human being, but then we want to understand, yeah? For him to have gone to the hospital and the hospital, to get the deal that he needs to pass the ticket, doesn't have the ability to no longer to work, and for level of that mandate at that level, to not even have the status of common reasoning to have just taken to the public media and wrote what he did, or absolutely were wrong, and a complete public media nothing. And I'm telling by the information with the policy situation, so it means that from our own end, we get a tool that are still before our team, like the complete operation. After the government announced that in December that we were going to be connected, yeah, I'm shocked that LG will be coming forward with an use. When you have a government that don't habitat, what is the best rule of the people where they supposed to generate sufficient of resources to help them? I know to help them so as to run the government smoothly and if you get estimated. The energy sector is one of the sectors that the government will have the strong value, more especially the situation that happening at the IRA, all those kind of things. The way just pay for 127 gigawatt and it's okay. Then we have to all along to all that area of the mayor of electricity, we don't get it. And they tell it on how they start being low ranking it. When this unity government may be beyond October. To conclude on the matter, right? Look, let me say this. There's no reason CDC government should be in power 1 minute after October. I'm telling you, 1 minute after October, how can the president tell the whole world that he has come to the presidency to not make Liberia to be Liberians to be senator?
Okay.
In the yeah, for somebody who are doing so well for our country in terms of in the public service.
All right.
Yeah?
Thank you, Jazzy. We have to take another call. Please, let's see if we can take somebody from the WhatsApp number this morning. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know what's happening. Let's take this call.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Welcome.
Fine. I'm George. I'm calling from Looking Town. I want to say to my incoming senator, Henry Petro Costa, good morning. Yeah, you know, physicians, they are frustrated, so they look for a way so that they can be re-elected to see more, or the chance will not be given to them. The fact is, Joe Burger, for 2017, sent this guy that been looking for 400 per year, had a paper bed, very sick, he now had no means to even work. But we can tell them that Joe Burger, even in the wheelchair, apparent people are concluded already, they have decided. So Joe Burger will be our next president. So, and Henry Costa will be our next senator of most of our country. I want to say, so I want to say something about our senator, Sir Joseph. Sir Joseph, you know, South Iran, I can take a medical team. This guy, he's just partaking everything. This about how very notable man is this. Everything he's partaking inside medical, football team, this, that. It can't help him. So I think I have my friends are working along with him. I say, it can't help Sir Joseph. He be begging the people. Anywhere you go, he begging, you know. They let me, I don't want to do it. I'm making bosses. I say, the bosses you begin. If we won't benefit, you know, if I won't benefit, the man who are looking fortune. The job for you are there, you win, the government said that the government will get a revenue for all of it. Him going there to take it and do his own things that you're not supposed to do. Then you behaving as if he told some of the currents in the process helping our grand people. You know, it has to be that way.
All right, thank you so much. Let's take somebody from the WhatsApp number this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Welcome. Your name is joining us from?
Sure. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. My name is Momo Tule. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, Henry Costa, how are you, brother?
Hey, my brother. Good morning, man.
Yeah, man. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So every time I watched this show, you know, I would sit back and listen to my brother Henry Costa, you know, fight for the Liberian people. You know, you get frustrated, and I get frustrated, you know, exactly the same way that you are, man. The situation in Liberia is just beyond comprehension. Like, I don't understand why this country continue to turn this, you know, continue to turn this way. It's heartbreaking, you know. Look at the breaking news you just put out there about, you know, the CLSG, you know, that will reach our capacity, 27 megawatt. In this day and age, 2023, a whole republic is depending on electricity being taken from other country to supply a whole nation, a nation that's been in existence for over 100 and some odd years. What is going on with Liberia? I get frustrated. It is so, you know, heartbreaking to see my nation, to see our people going through, you know, a situation like this, you know. And let me just, you know, talk about the issue of the consulate in Minnesota, that a Liberian who's running the consulate is being kicked out because officials in the government of Liberia have taken bribe. Surely they've taken bribe from that Ghanaian company. There's no different way to put it. We can actually quote it. It's exactly what they've done. You know, they tried to line, you know, they came to power to line up their pockets to enrich themselves, and that's exactly what it is. And we shouldn't be surprised. I mean, this is no surprise to us, Henry, because at the airport, Angela Liz, she has the whole airport. She has all the shots at the airport. George Weah promised that when he gets to power, Liberia would no longer be spectators in their own economy. But no, they're not even spectators. They're out of the stadium. So, look, I just urge, you know, Liberians to rally around whoever, you know, if it is Joseph Yuma Boaka or Tewon Gongolo or whoever, I urge Liberians to vote right this time, man. This is not going well for our country. So
thank you.
We should get, you know, and the issue of Joseph Boaka, he's a transparent leader. That's what a leader should do.
All right, thank you so much.
Citizens of the country deserve, the citizens of the country deserve to know how their leader, you know, the health of the leader. And Joseph Boakai did the right thing to be transparent to his supporters, to go to the hospital when he's not feeling well, and update his people, about the condition of his health. So
okay, thank you. Let's have another person on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Boakai, and good morning, Henry.
Welcome. Your name is joining us from?
Oh, my name is R.S. Bangura, and I call from Minnesota.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I just want to give a clarity to the caller because I was listening to the show lengthily. You did not say it, and Henry did not say it by accusing Mr. Johnson, because you guys was giving clarity on the development fund and that of the complainants in Nima County. Okay, we do have interest in it because what you guys saying was true, and I just got to get a clarity. You and Harry said it is true that because he wasn't speaking, he didn't speak for 5 years. He did not. She said, okay, I need my country development fund money. The only law record ever on record that Ben complained about the country development fund money was Sheikh Koliba. He's on record and I have all his videos. Day in, day out, he complains about it. Whether it's away or Sean, he always complains about it. So the surprising thing, because Mr. Johnson knows the session is around the corner and nothing to do because nobody going to do this. The reality is the reality. I don't know why we try to sugarcoat things. The thing is glaring. Is nobody going to do business over here? You see the shadow right now. Nobody going to look at it from the CDC camp. That's why even talking about Jefferson, Jefferson coach is out loud. But the reason he's saying it because they're trying to buy more things and they're trying to just overlook him and say the worst to him because they know there's no way to do business with him. Why do you think they're going behind the shadows and dealing with money? So the caller shouldn't call and just try to sugarcoat things. This is why our country keeps going backwards. We have to look in the reality and look in the face of the people, or the face of those people, and tell them the truth.
All right.
I learned to love my brother.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you so much for your contribution on the show this morning. Let's cross over and see. Okay. We mess up on our caller 0770-102-102-86, 010383 555-102-102. Let's take this person. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, your name is joining us from?
My name is Peter Paul, calling from Indianapolis, Indiana.
All right, go ahead. You're live, Peter.
My call has to do with the Minnesota issue. The Bureaus need to stage a non-violent protest in several ways. They should not transact without consulate. If they need to go to Chicago, Michigan, or Washington, D.C., in their way of expressing that they set a fashion on the switch from a Liberian consular operator to a Ghanaian. Unless Liberians can take their bull by the horn, nobody will do it for them. Liberians in Minnesota have to do this. Then we show the world that they do not want their consulate to be run and operated by a Ghanaian firm. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's take this person. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Boakai.
Welcome. Your name is joining us from?
My name is Josiah Sumo, calling from the capital Bapa.
Go ahead, Josiah.
You know, Boakai, let me first of all start with my mother, Nema Bui, because we are here from the same county, Pong County. You say good morning to Henry Costa. Good morning. All right. Let me say this to my mother, Nema Bui. You know the energy she got to be telling Ambassador Joseph Mobile or the Unity Party to tell the woman to resign because of her health condition. I don't know when Nema Bui open her own hospital or her pharmacy around here. So now the energy she's using to be saying this thing to the Unity Party or the woman, she should be using that energy to admit the government, asking them as a peace, Laura, asking them to bring the gun issue to board. So the whole world can know the sins of the gun in this country, where we see who send the gun in this country, so that our peace can be threat. I think that way she be using her energy as a peace dollar because the gun issue threat border around the peace of our country. That way she be stressing her energy. Then to be telling the old man, go for a play, you owe up, deciding her health conditions, she is not a medical doctor. And by the way, let me say this. Young people are dying than old people in this country. So now I'll be praying for one another. That's our political difference. Now pray that God will help us. And we are praying. And God are definitely people. Ambassador Walker, if God had chosen him to serve a person in the country, I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how it is. God will stretch it in. He will fulfill his purpose in his life. So now I'm playing sit down.
Thank you.
Thank you. With the Prince Johnson issue, Prince Johnson know he has been a controversial person from day one of the person. In losing with so the city not looking here way. So he want to draw the attention of the public or the Nibaya to say, oh yeah, when he got to know that things are happening, when he spent marriage with the people about 5 years, close to 5 years now, because the American people come on here, he want to buy sentiment around here. It's a controversial man. I don't take him to be serious.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's make way for other callers to form part of it. Good morning.
Good morning, Brother Baka, and good morning to our many listeners across the country. My name is Ansu Kroma, and I'm tuning in from Monrovia. Well, Baka, thank you for the show. Costa, thank God for your safe arrival back home. You know, for the issue of Nima Buri, I can't say much because we have been reliably informed that she's working in law with some political actors. So I will not go much, but I just have one question for her. Where was she when they entered in Liberia here, and then the police, up to now the police are not giving any clarity yet. Where was she when she couldn't do anything close pertaining those guns that came in the country? And all the small children are dying around here, suffering from, violence. Why she can't speak about them? Okay. Like, oh my head, she will talk about. Shame on her, man. For the issue of LEC, what else you expect from LEC, bro? Nothing else. Nothing. Some network were all on Facebook making beam up that first time in Liberia history we're about to receive stable light. Not in that nonsense they're coming introduced to us. Okay. Shame on the entire government.
Thank you so much, my brother. Let's take somebody from this end. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Let me say good morning to Costa. I'm Lawrence Spencer and I'm in Johnsonville Township as usual. Hello?
Go ahead, you're live.
Yeah, so I want to say, for me, I'm not disappointed in the WIA regime because when we saw this coming, this is the reason we vehemently oppose Mr. WIA assuming the presidency, but it's not like doing so. We have personal issue with the brother. For Christ's sake, my man, how will you be so desperate? Cruel to your country? Okay, the money, when the government get money, even the breath that are in the air for government. So I don't know what every man want to do with money, my brother. I will continuously embarrass our country and make it appear out there that we have no ideas as Liberians. It's wrong. Why would you tell our country to tell what to Ghanaian? Because that's fair. Even the next world, in Ghana will say we can never do that thing. So why would we always treat ourselves as this? It's wrong. And there's a reason why, like my man said, we should never exceed, a tour in the presidency. It is detrimental to our democracy. You cannot continue to embarrass our state at this. And to end in the Marguerite, I think we have been militarily, critical of the Madame view. If it does concern the citizenry and that to question those who want to assume the leadership of the highest leaders, you know, like that we personal artists to where my good brother said, you agree with me that this is happening. The question, the health of people who want to occupy the higher lane in the country, but I don't see no wrong people saying, the owner is not too strong up to the task. He should sit down and focus on other things. There's no, I don't think the madam will come descending. I'll never go with a very respected woman. She has never done labor for, talking down on people. So I don't know why surrogates of the United Party, going on over really on the madam. It's not fair. We cannot go out democracy like this. People should have their free way to express issues, that concern the general good of the country. And madam, but we too is
like. Thank you so much. We have to make way for other callers. 07701021026 01038 555 102 102. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name, where are you calling from?
My name is Tommy F. Williams, and I join you on 7th Street, Cinco.
Go ahead. You're live. Don't listen to the receiver. Listen to me through your phone.
Okay. the issue that has to do with this Liman Bowie thing, I'm not surprised because for one part, I know that we have been informed that Liman Bowie is already aligning with some political party around here. So I will not take us serious. But let me just say this to her and see this who all put forth the argument that Joseph Boga is not fit enough to lead this country. But they forget to know that there's someone that is way older than Joseph Boga that is leading the world number one nation in which is the United States of America. As evident by that, we see Mr. William went in the US sit down and fought hard to take picture with the same man, but they didn't see that. Well, they come back in the brain and tell us that Joseph Boga is old and he shouldn't be president. Why their president who is young and corrupt fought hard to take picture with the old man and the old brother. Let me just say this to them. But anything in which are resolved to take this corrupt and incompetent government from this place. Thank you for putting me down.
Thank you so much for. Let's see if we can.
We got 7 more minutes to go. Let's take a few more calls and then we'll call it a day.
Yep. So let's take this person. Good morning.
How are you, brother?
Good morning, Paco. Welcome.
How are you? How are you doing? This is Paco. Yes. After the topic, you see when you bless, you are blessed. I can let people do. She has nothing to when the people for she will take you of Russia. She now go. Just pray for the man. Oh, so let me be coming. You're not going to say. But you say the man are your own good, you go over the 7 minutes to street yourself. Free choosing, who will not choosing. The other corner after 4 now, oh, yeah, why don't want to be? And think of some of the American comment. Most of them run on one foot. Yeah, most of them run and think over America. The weapon doesn't shit. You not come to vote, you never thought they would what happened. It's just something else that the left president. We can't be there something was somewhere here. So, Nima and the former president, and more than say, don't say our papa, nobody can say before. That key out there, they say now that was school. The other, such a bit of this morning, former president, that bring all the way to start. When you do that,
okay.
You be a we carry. So my family, I can't go. The purpose of my brother. So let me be there. Then she said that any support on there. Yes, so then I call them and they talk about what I do. Let's see what they think that I mean the phone is very fun. They get to my phone again, but I said,
thank you so much, Paco. Let's take somebody from this angle, second to the last caller. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Buakai. Good morning, Henry. And Henry, this is Jim Rattle Jr. I'm calling from Atlanta City, New Jersey. I want to say welcome back home, Henry. Yes, I want to speak on my talking point would be on about Joe Buakai health condition. You know, Lema is saying that the old man is, his health is kind of deteriorating. But I am not yet to actually defend Bowie. But here is the thing. The old man is known to be a person with a history of being incorruptible and straight shooter. But if the old man health is not actually going right, then you should come, publicly to actually tell the public that, hey, I'm debunking whatever Lema is saying. I'm okay. Because Lema might know exactly that something that we don't know. So the old man will come out actually to debunk that. That would be my advice.
Hello?
Yes.
Did Lema reach out to the vice president, or is she now a doctor to be diagnosing people if they are well or not? Did she reach out to
No,
the did she
she
reach
is
out to
not
the
a
family?
doctor, but
Did she-
maybe she knows something from the family that we don't know.
But now the
And she's
family,
trying to come out to speak out.
the family
So
have
let the
said,
woman come to debunk it and tell the people that, hey, this is not true. That's what I'm saying.
Hello, Bibola. The family
Yeah.
have said that Nima didn't reach out to them, and she's not a doctor to diagnose if he is okay or not. So where is she coming from with this statement? Is it because she's seeing things parading on Facebook? That's why she's coming up with such statement, right?
Buakai, I think she got information that we don't know about. That's my thing. I'm not
There's
defending
no
her, but I'm just
information
saying.
in hearing, Bibola. There's no information in hearing because everything is out. The may say you're not feeling where he went to the hospital and he had been discharged. So which are the information that she get that you and Anna get?
Okay, then I would suggest that the woman come out and say, hey, this is not true. Guys, I'm okay. That's my suggestion. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. I don't know what you're talking about because she's now a doctor. Even she's a doctor, did she reach out to him to ascertain if he's okay or not? Or she just look at her the main appearance and say, oh, I know that he's not okay. Did she reach out to the family? Those are some of the questions that you should ask. Let's take the last caller, 0770 102. Let's take this person. You are the last caller. Good
Hello?
morning, welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Buaka and Costa. This is Vitus Amigwe. I'm calling from Munich.
Welcome.
Buaka, first of all, let me address the last caller. How can he say that a statesman like a Buaka should come outside and chase the shadow, telling people that, yes, I'm well, yes, I will do this? What kind of nonsense is that? Where in the world such a thing happen? Where in the world Buaka will come outside and tell people, yes, I'm fit to run, yes, I'm this and that? What kind of nonsense is that? How Liberia you guys think like that? Some of you guys think like a child. And the guy who called from the United States should know better. There's no place in the world a presidential candidate will come outside and be demonstrating, yes, is it football? Is it football they are playing? They're not playing football. This is a brainwalk. This is an idea. And Joseph Boakai is not only person who will be running the country as a president. You only reach out to people who are competent, that will do for the benefit of the people. Again, wait, Lema Bowie, this is the same thing Lema Bowie said during 2015 election. The same Lema Bowie campaigned against Jonathan Goodluck because of the triple gas scandal. And she supported Buhari, who is older than Jonathan Goodluck. So what she's saying in Liberia, because you have a personal interest, you understand? And again, ANC partisan and the CDC are suffering for pantophobia. You understand? They are afraid of Buakai. They are afraid of everything about Joseph Buakai. That's why they are panicking. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. Evictus. That's our brother there. That man may be a Nigerian, but he is a Liberian at heart, and we love him as he loves us. Thank you, folks. This brings us to an end of today's edition of the program. I'm Henry Pedro Costa. Buaka Kamara is our co-host there in the studio in Monrovia, and we're back in the United States of America. Today is the birthday of our brother, our chief of protocol, our man who handle all his stuff, working, very hard working brother, brother Bomi Amos. He celebrates his birthday today, the 17th day of January 2023. Happy birthday to you, brother Bomi Amos. We want to say we appreciate you, we love you, and thank you for everything you do and did and continue to do for the COP. God bless you all, and today, and this is how we like to bring today's edition of the show to an end. Thank you so much.
Good.